Hey you guys, we are back to do Put a Ring on It, and it was boring without the ones that make it not boring. Okay, so let's get into it. LY.
Welcome back, KOED fam. Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Kourtney, also known as Coco with her bun. And if y'all know when I have my little hair wrap on, what is next? Yep.
Time to get them hair done.
Time to get that hair done.
Time to get them hairs done. Anyway, this is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationship reviews, and tonight we're going to be talking about Put a Ring on It.
So if you're brand new to this channel and you hadn't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we're growing over here. We have fun over here. We have fun. Keyword fun. Okay. So, and if you're watching us, I had to threaten y'all with that fun. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow, and on all social media sites, you guys comment down below. Okay. So I'm not wearing lipstick today. It's just kind of because it's late. So if you want to purchase makeup, I'm an affiliate with the Lip Bar. If you want to go and purchase lipstick and check and see what they have, drop down in the description below and use our promo code and get a discount. All right, so let's get into it, you guys. So Put a Ring on It was boring without the ones that make it not boring, okay? And no shade to the other couples, but it just, you know, it's a little lackluster. What you thought?
Yeah. I hate to say it. Tonight was a struggle to get through it. You know, it was, you know, I don't know.
It is what it is, and we already know. All right, so it starts out. It's like they, I guess they're having like these to be continued scenes. So it starts off with them finishing up from the last episode where they were talking to Jessica and Eric about pretty much acknowledging, you know, when it was Mother's Day and for her. And so you want to say something on that? Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's move on to Sean. And she asked, was he gonna go on another date? What's Sean's second date with? I think I named Tyra.
No, it's the second date. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He said now, as far as I think she was asking him how was that date. He said now he can talk to her. You're like, he don't have to worry about the struggle and doing what Darren did, because now it's more comfortable, and you know he kind of just, you know, in a regular day feels regular, right? That's what you were saying. Mm-hmm. You gonna say something?
Oh, I didn't know. You know, you basically said what I was going to say. You know, right now he's got to the point he's comfortable with talking to that one particular female, in my opinion. Now, if he gets around somebody he's really attracted to, can he hold that same energy with the other female or another female? You know, he probably looked at her as a homeboy. You know what I'm saying? But what if he gets around another female that he's really vibing with, he's really attracted to physically? Is he gonna be able to maintain that same type of restraint?
Right. So, and so they did acknowledge that there is growth there, because now, you know, he can handle himself without doing the daring.
It's one particular female. Now, don't get your hopes up too high.
All right, that's a good point. So Laronda dates. She talked about her date with what's his name, Derek.
Derek, yeah.
I don't know.
Derek.
I don't know, but anyway, the date. I think.
Derek.
Okay. And so she said that they do have a lot of things in common. And when I noticed that Sean's face when she did say that, you know, but and like I said before, I think they make a good couple from their vibe. You know, he seems to be on her level as far as maturity, and I just think they go good together. But you know what? So let's move on to what Eric and Helena. They, you know, he talked about that date, and, you know, Jessica was just talking about the flirting, and she told him, you know, all that touchy-feely stuff or whatever, don't be doing all of that. So, anyway, let's move on to Jessica and Sean. So, she said that she felt comfortable being around him, and she feel like she could be herself. She didn't wear any makeup. kind of like me. She didn't wear any makeup, and she said that it felt good for somebody to notice her for her, in a sense, her brains instead of her, I guess, face. But Gary, you still be dressing like you dressing. You may not have on makeup, but just still everything else was tight. So he was looking at that. So man, I got to look at your face for real. Sometimes folks, they don't be attracted to your face, they attracted to your body. Right.
Agree.
Is you woke, baby?
I'm woke. I'm sitting here listening.
So yeah, what you think about that? I mean, I think, okay, just going on her Instagram, I did stroll, I don't know, a couple of days ago or whatever, and she does post a lot of provocative, seductive pictures. So when a man see you, talk about that. When a man see you, what the first thing he's attracted to is your body, right?
That's
or
right.
what he see.
That's
Men
right.
turned on by what they see. So it's gonna take them a minute to get to know what's up in here. If you showing them all your goods, and does that make sense, babe?
Yeah, men, we are attracted to what we see. We are a visual type of creatures, so we are. You know what I'm saying? We're attracted to what we see with our own eyes, and we're attracted to the outside. Then we get to know the inside and go from there. And
I think that I don't know if she don't understand that or what. But let's go on. So Sean said, she asked was she going on another date, the third date. He said no. Laronda said yes, she's going to go on another date. Jessica, fourth date, yes. Eric, second date. I guess it's second or third date.
It'll be his third date.
Yes, with Lila. All right, so this second part they was talking about was like family. So this week is about family, them opening up and talking about, the issues that they have with their family and stuff like that. So Jessica and Eric are in the car headed back home or wherever they going, and they talked about, she was just talking about, she can't believe the situation that happened with Darren and Kai, and she said that, if there's something like that would happen to Eric, she was like, somebody going to jail, because she would basically hurt him.
Well, the only thing I noticed was, I noticed that when Eric was driving, it seemed like he was driving on the interstate. I said, how can you drive on an Atlanta interstate that slow without getting ran over?
Oh, it probably was.
I saw cars going by him, you know what I'm saying? I said, dang, I saw cars in the back. So I was that caught my attention, but
maybe his lane was slow.
It could have been. So
Laronda and Sean are talking, and they're talking about his father and the issues that he had with his father. He said that his father pretty much chose the bottle more than them. So his father was an alcoholic, and so he still has issues with that. So he was like, he really and truly don't want to put himself in that situation again to even see his father, because LaRonda was like, I have a good relationship with my father and my family, and I kind of want you to have the same way with yours.
Well, LaRonda has to understand everybody's family's dynamics are not the same.
Yeah.
So you really can't force somebody to be, to try and make up with their family, because, you don't know what that person went through with their family. So, it's like, if what's his name? Sean, if he feel like he needs time to get to know his dad, give him the space and give him the opportunity to heal before he goes talk to his dad.
Right.
So I didn't like that, because you have a good relationship with your family means that I have to have a good relationship with my family. It don't work that way. Everybody's dynamics is different.
So Eric and Leilani are going to the salt room, and we got one here, and I've been trying to get him to go for a minute and stuff like that. So now he wants to go after he saw it, right? Yeah, let me tell you something. My husband is tired tonight, so I had got me a Coke because I knew this was gonna be a late night, because we had to watch really 3 hours of TV to come in here and film. So he didn't get him a Coke or Mountain Dew to wake him up and perk him up, so he's a little bit dry. So y'all, please forgive him.
See, if I had some theme music in the background to hype me up, I could wake up. But
why you drink a Mountain Dew?
Because if I drink the Mountain Dew, I'll be up all night, then I can't sleep.
You could have drunk a Coke. Anyway, so Eric is, well, I noticed that, they kind of have to strip down I guess, wear something comfortable. And Eric had on his socks. Well, Leilani had on her socks too. Maybe they told him to keep their socks on. I don't know. But he had on them old white socks on like you going to daycare.
He looked like he was playing. Y'all remember the old school NBA when they had the socks all the way to the knees? That's what he had on.
Them old white socks. So he had to close her robe because she was showing too much cleavage. So he had to reach around there and make sure, cook because he didn't want to get tempted.
Oh, she's Cuban? Panama. She's from Panama, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how they dress, man. They are real, open with the way how they dress. They don't mind showing skin.
Well, she normally shows skin, but I guess this time, it was in an intimate setting. So, he had to.
What Eric was thinking, man, it's how Darian got caught up, man. I can't do that, so I had to close a robe up, so I won't be in the same situation.
She asked him, what are the things that he's learning about himself, and he said one thing about this experience is helping him with temptation.
Oh yeah, that's one thing this experience will help you with temptation. It will test your limits to see how far you're willing to go. You know what I'm saying? Can you resist the temptation? Especially being a man. Only
when the camera's around.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can resist when them cameras around because the cameras around.
Darian couldn't do it, even with the cameras around.
Once they said cut, that's a wrap, honey. Then you can go do what you do. And then how far is it going to go past that? Because what Darian did, he took it off camera. You know what I'm saying? And went past
Well, you saw kind of on camera how they was touching one another, holding it. Darian and Kai. We saw that. Yeah.
Derek and LaRonda, they go on that date. Yeah, his name is Derek. And she said that, she, once again, they have some similarities. And she did say this. Now, I caught this. I don't know if y'all caught this, but she said that there's some things about Derek that she would love in her current relationship. Like he's a leader. He's driven. But she said Sean has those characteristics as well, but he's just not confident with them. What that mean, baby? In other
words, he don't have those traits that she's looking for. But she had to protect little Sean's feelings and say, "Oh yeah, he got him, but he's not assertive with his traits." So basically, she was kind of trying to make him feel good and soothe his ego a little bit. So.
Yeah, exactly. Cause that's up. She
tried to clean it up. Yeah, she was trying to clean herself.
It up. Yeah. She did say that Derek has a lot to offer. So
that's what I understand. Well, I don't get it. If this man has a lot to offer and your man don't, and y'all got issues, I don't know. Hey, how you say go with Derek if you feel that way?
Yeah, for real. But I do understand you in love with Sean. Stuff
that's
like
what I'm
that.
saying. Love sometimes your heart trumps your mind. So
yeah. Jessica and Eric are talking, and they talking about their relationship with their family and stuff. And we didn't. I guess we getting a little more and more about her, but she was adopted. You want to talk about that?
Yeah. She was adopted. Her mom was white, her dad was black, and I think her mom was. Now she said prostitute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going by what she was saying. Okay, but her mom's side of the family was racist, I guess, so her aunt adopted her and raised her. And, so she was saying because she was a dancer, people think she was a prostitute. So she was saying, well, some women got to get their grind on by, doing things they need to do to make a living, which, I can see that. So she feels, she felt a certain way saying, because her mom didn't want her, she felt like nobody wanted her, so she carried that stigma around, while she was a child. Mm-hmm. So to me, she's still carrying that stigma with her as an adult. Mm-hmm. So that's why she get with these guys like rappers, football players, stuff like that. Hopefully she can shed that stigma and find somebody she can really connect with in the right way, for who she is. Because, let's keep it real. She's an attractive woman, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, maybe she can need to kind of dress down a little bit, so guys can kind of see her for who she is, not just for her body. And I guess her being a dancer, that's the way they dress normally, I guess. But yeah, she need to kind of tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you're a dancer or exotic dancer, stripper. I don't know. She said dancer.
Well, she could be a dancer on Broadway. She could be in some kind of play. That's what kind of dance. She's
in Atlanta. But
what does it mean? They got Broadway plays in Atlanta?
No.
Ooh, you get Atlanta bad name. Only dancer you can be in Atlanta is the one to clap their booties.
In Magic City. No, so she did say a dancer, which I assume that, she's an exotic dancer or a stripper, And to each his own. But what I'm saying is that, just because you are that doesn't necessarily mean you have to dress like that, because you may find that some people are that and they don't dress like that. They don't want that attention. They do what they got to do for their money and then they leave. So, I think she'll just have to change her whole mindset. But yeah, she does deal with a lot of abandonment issues, and that can run so much deeper. You can push people away or constantly want to be validated because you're looking for somebody to validate you because you don't feel valued.
Yeah, I guess about her dancing, she gets the attention. That means she's getting a lot of validation for it,
Yeah, temporarily.
Yeah, maybe that's all she wants sometimes. Sometimes that's all it needs, like a little temporary, validation, a temporary high.
But that don't last, and that does not solidify you on the inside.
Of course
it's just something, surface. But let's move on to Jessica. Oh, I'm sorry. We gotta talk about that. Let's move on to what Eric was talking about, his mom. And basically his mom, what you said?
I think his mom was looking for, it seemed like his mom, in her eyes, Eric didn't do enough for her. And she was looking for a golden ticket, And Eric, to me, heck, man, you build your mom a brand new house. That should be it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she said, "What my friend?"
Yeah, what the funds at? Where my car at? And and Eric, being the son, he always had to step up. He couldn't tell his mom no. And after a while, you're gonna run your son to the ground trying to prove he still gotta live his life too.
Yeah.
So that's why Eric and her kept bumping heads, I guess. And I do understand why. I got to live my life. I'm doing something for you, Mom. I can't do everything for you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can kind of see why him and his mom bump heads.
Dr. Nicole basically was saying you're gonna have to set boundaries for and she's talking about, and I'm skipping, talking about more so at the end is that he don't even get a card for his birthday. His mom doesn't do none of that.
None of it, man. you doing all that for your mom and you can't get a happy birthday card.
Yeah,
I'll be upset too.
He said that because Jessica was Jessica wants him to more so, connect with his mom. And he said he tired of apologizing. She was like, be the bigger person, apologize to her first. And he said he tired of doing that. But she said she thinks he's afraid, Eric is afraid that she is going to treat him like his mama treated him. So she wants that relationship to be, reconciled.
Yeah, but like I said, you can't force that on a person and a parent. You know what I'm saying? At least my parents still give me money for my birthday. But I'm just saying, this man built his mom a whole house, not a piece of a house, a whole house, and he can't get a birthday card.
Why you had to throw that in there about your parents giving
I'm just saying because I don't even do all that for my parents, and they still give me money for my birthday. They still acknowledge me for my birthday. And this man built his mom a whole house and still don't get a birthday card. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Okay. So let's move on to Jessica and Laronda visit Lex. So they were just, wanted to check up on her, see how she was doing and how things are going. So, she vented to him a little, and she was just saying basically he threw a whole relationship away in the trash when he slept with her.
No, the whole relationship was already in the trash. She just didn't know it.
Now that is good.
She just didn't know it.
That is good. Yeah. She said that, according to him, he slept with her on the 4th date, just basically the information that we already know. It wasn't a lot in that particular scene, but she did say she is glad that whoever get Darren, so she was just thank you. Cause
she'll get him back. Don't worry about it, Lex. You'll get him back. He out there waiting for you. He probably got a little bag, a little sticks with a bag on the thing on his shoulder. He's on the corner waiting for you to pick him up. He's still there because I know you're going to go back to him.
And we do know, for those that, that send us stuff or tag us and stuff, we do know it's more drama on social media than this particular episode. So we do know about all the drama. Haven't watched all the videos yet, but I do know about the drama. And actually, been DMing a few people, but yeah, we know about it. So definitely, you don't have to put in the comments because we're trying to keep with the basis of what's going to happen on here. Then once it's over with, we gonna talk about it.
Yeah, once this reunion is over with, hey, y'all can put anything about the show in the comments.
We gonna go live and probably talk about it, but yeah, we gonna talk about it.
But don't spoil it for nobody.
Yeah. But yeah, we know. And if y'all want to send us anything, email us, inbox us at, hey, did you know this or whatever. Well, it depends, honey, because you won't want.
I like to be surprised.
Right. Right.
Don't spoil it for me
either. Yeah. But we do know about all the stuff that's going on. So Jessica. Okay, so I did that. Jessica and Sean are on their 4th date. And Sean is laying it on thick, child. Sean couldn't even get it out right. Well, she was like, "Well, if this gonna be our last date, what did you do?"
I don't think he laid it on thick, man.
He was. He couldn't get his words
out. I really think he was feeling this chick, man. Now, was he a little too emotional for the 4th date? Yes. If he's about to tear up. Man, it was too many women's. I said, yes, women's. I said it, yes. I said what I said. There's too many women's out there allowed to be crying over one, man. Too many. So, yeah, man. And plus, she with somebody. I understand what you're saying. Y'all clicking, you feeling her. But, man, you can't be showing that soft side so soon. Too soon.
So, yeah, he did get a little emotional. He said, well, as long as you happy, then, that's the whole thing. I thought that was a good way of
putting it. Yeah, we always say that. Back of our mind, please break up with him. Please break up. Yeah, as long as you have it, please break up with him. Yeah, we always going to tell you something like that, man.
We always going to tell you something. You always can use your past tense. Yes. That's what men gonna say. You can say that's what men gonna say. We always gonna tell you.
Oh, you're saying that because I am a man, but I'm not saying I'm saying that. But all I'm saying is men, a lot of men would say things like that. So just make it sound good. That's what we do.
That's what you use.
Oh no, I said that's what some men do.
Anyway, so couples come back in. And she wanted to know how was their discussion. They talked about family and everything. And we talked about the part with Eric and his mom. Sean was talking about, Dr. Nicole, he explained the situation with him and his dad. So she went on about basically telling him that once you resolve, you will be free. Like, you got to resolve, and you got to be free yourself. You got to get self-healing. You can't wait on somebody to apologize or to acknowledge their issues or tell you anything like that. You got to get it from within, and I stick by that, honey, because some people you waiting on an apology, child, you're going to be waiting, honey. You probably die before they apologize.
I know, that's right. I'm one of them. Man, me apologize? Man, please, man. Especially, keep waiting. Hold your breath. See what happens.
Don't let them fool y'all.
Okay.
So, Laronda knows she didn't want to go on a 4th date.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, and she talked about how Sean has really grown, because she said that when she went on the 4th date, he didn't, ask her a whole bunch of questions because he didn't go on a date. So, Of course, he had to wait for her, so he matured. So she was like, no, I'm not going to go on a 4th date.
I don't have nothing against Sean. I think he's a good guy. But I still think, he has a lot of growing up to do, maturity-wise.
All right.
And I think I just thought Derek was the better fit for Laronda. And but, hey, she made her choice. She followed her heart.
Jessica talked about how Sean was tearing up when she talked about
not seeing him anymore,
right? And she was like, well, is that something that don't happen with you and Eric? And she was like, nah, he really don't get emotional like that unless he fussing. So it kind of left off on that note. So it's kind of like a to be continued.
See, yeah, that may be true, but then you gotta remember Eric used to be a football player. And, you know, it's like sometimes the stuff still sticks with you. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're on that football field, you can't be soft. You know, so you're gonna show more aggression than anything. So I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? But okay,
you ain't on the football field, bro.
But still, he been playing football all his life.
But still,
you can't. It's like me. Why are you so stringent? Why? Cause I've been in the military. That stuff sticks with you, man.
Military and football, them two different things.
Actually, it's not. Actually, it's not. You go to boot camp. You go to training camp. You play football. Dude been playing football for like over half his life. So yeah. So I'm gonna stick to what I say. Yeah. When you play football, it's kind of hard to be showing softness and emotions. Yes. Now, you can do the puffy lips and puffy jaws all you want to.
I was just finna say something, but
what you say?
I'll keep it to myself.
Anyway.
I was just saying somebody's hair. Maybe that's what happened. But anyway, so on that note, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. It just bothers me, like Eric, buddy, please cut it off. Just like cut it off.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You know, some bros like to comb over, man.
It look like it's that touchdown. What that feel in between? Y'all call it what? End zone, touchdown. When they had the little things, the towels.
Goalpost.
That's what it looked like right there. Just the
goalpost.
Yeah, they're just trying to make the touchdown and stuff. So yeah, Eric, you probably ain't gonna let that go, bro. Like we done seen all angles of it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I thought it was hopeful, but I done seen some angles that's just like ain't none. So I don't know.
Me personally, I ain't gonna talk about it, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's just me. But yeah, you know, you just gonna have to come to the ball side.
And for me,
yep.
That's why I be trying to
go to the ball side, brother.
I try not to get them braids too much, honey, unless I be edgeless. I'm still holding on to mine. So with some stuff you just can't do. But anyway, so you guys, on that note, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We didn't want to make it long. Hopefully it's not that long. But yeah, it was a little lackluster.
A little lackluster.
It
still got me sleepy right now. So.
All right, you guys, on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you. We'll see you in the next video. Deuces.